You should think opportunity. And once you see the opportunity, bring that focus in really narrow. And then you're going to see that. Where's the opportunity? Let's then focus on the opportunity and we will be successful. What everybody does is they see all these opportunities and they want to do all these and nothing ever gets done because you're not focused in. And so find what it is, focus in, get good at it. All is good in the world. Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, today let's talk about spending versus investing. I heard this on a video that I was watching and I thought, oh my gosh, this just makes 100% sense. But we don't think about that. And so when we have extra money, we just want to spend it. Oh, let's buy a vehicle. Oh, let's go on vacation. Let's add another subscription, right? We've always wanted Netflix. Let's add Netflix. And then we forget about those things. Or let's go have coffee. And I'm not being Dave Ramsey here and saying, oh, live within your means. All I'm talking about is when we have money, we look at where do we spend that money. So if we've done well and we have cash flow coming in, where do we spend the money? Well, we're typically going to buy things that don't involve cash flow. But if we ask the question, what do we invest in versus what do we spend it on, that changes our mindset. And when we look at the infinite banking concept, and if you guys read Becoming Your Own Banker, Nelson talks about it's all about how you think. How you think about money, how you think about anything is going to be a driving factor. Now, Nelson was a huge proponent of Earl Nightingale. He would always watch. He had his tapes, like not CDs, but tapes. And he would listen to them every single day. And so his mindset was very much what you think about is what's going to happen, right? And if we think about what are we going to spend the money on, we're not thinking, how can that bring us more money? And I talk about cash flow all the time. But for whatever reason, this question, it was so awesome to me because I always tell you guys to not say, oh, how I can't have that. Instead, you should be asking, how can I have that? So Dave Ramsey says you can't have that because you have to live within your means, which is true. You do need to live within your means, but it doesn't switch your brain to say, oh, well, what else can I do so I can have X, Y, and Z, right? This is the exact same thing. I have extra money, so I am going to spend it versus how can I invest that to create cash flow? What are those things we can do? Can we start a business? Can we buy a business? Is it rental properties? What is it that's going to make that difference? And that is an uncomfortable thought right away, right? It's not something that is natural. It's scary. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? What am I going to invest in? I don't want to invest. I don't know anything about it. There's risk. Yeah. There's risk in everything that you do. There's risk in not doing the thing. So if you can do the thing and you can educate yourself on doing the thing, then why not do it? So definitely something to think about as we're looking at how much money do we have coming in and where is it going? Now, here's another thing that I just want to share is we eat out a lot. Okay. Yeah. Don't judge. This is a no judge zone over here. We eat out, not because I want to, but because my husband loves to eat out. Y'all, let me just get on a sidetrack here. He will say, oh, I don't know what I want for supper. And I'll say, oh, I have hamburger out. So we can have anything with hamburger, right? No, I don't want that. And then we'll end up going to town and you know what he orders? A hamburger. A hamburger, you guys. Seriously. I could have made that at home. I actually prefer my hamburgers to be made at home. And he likes to go out for a hamburger. Gross. Ugh. Why would you? Yuck. Anyway, that's just a little side note about the life with Mary Jo. So we'll go out to eat a lot. And then when it comes time for us to buy something like a rental property or farm ground or something that we're doing, I'm like, you know what? We would have had more money for a down payment. We would have had more cash if we wouldn't go out to eat so much. If we wouldn't spend our money on X, Y, and Z, we would have a lot more money to do things with. And so, as much as I don't like the live below your means thing or live within your means thing, because we have to ask, how can we have more? The more that you do live within your means and don't frivolously spend, the more money you will have for the opportunities that arise. And I guarantee you, every single time that we have bought land or a rental property, that same thought has gone through my mind. And then it comes out of my mouth to the person who likes to eat out. Or do you have to have a $3 pop when we go eat? Like, I have pop too. I'm not saying it's just him, but I'm like, do we need to pay $3 for a pop? We don't even get that thing to go, man. That is insane. And so, can we live within our means so that we can maybe have some cash flow and invest that money differently? Can we just start asking a different question? And we have to look at everything differently so that we know that we can start making some cash flow and we can start investing in something we know that we will like to do. Because here is my belief, and this is my belief, that if we put money into things we know, that money will grow better than any 401k or IRA. Unless you know the market, it's just sitting there. It's just willy-nilly up and down, doing its thing. Why? Is that you don't know that? What do you know? What is it that you know? I have clients that are doing PEMF. It is a electronic magnetic field thing. Okay, look it up if you don't know what it is. But they're using that PEMF to heal horses and to heal dogs and cats and animals and whatever. That's their thing. That's what they know. That's absolutely fantastic. I have clients that are using drones to spray municipality stuff, Ducks Unlimited, Pheasants Forever, crops. That's what they know. If you can put your money into that, are you not going to have a better return? So investing isn't just real estate. Investing is maybe buying a business, maybe owning a business, starting a business. Maybe it is rental properties. Okay. What is it that you know and understand? For me, it has become, I have rental properties. I like my rental properties, but I'm always learning, right? Maybe that's farm ground because I can sell that later. It's a buy and hold thing for me. Everybody's a little bit different, but start looking at things and asking the right questions. How can I invest this money to make more money? And if it is something that you're like, oh, I only have $1,000 or I only have $2,000 or $3,000, guess what? There's all kinds of things you can do with $2,000 or $3,000. If you guys don't listen to Cody Sanchez, you should go listen to her videos about buying businesses, starting businesses. I was listening to one yesterday, gutter cleaning. You can start with a couple $1,000s, right? You need a ladder. You need the homeowner should have some hoses. But cleaning up a yard, whatever, some of that stuff does not cost a lot of money to get started. And so if you have an extra $1,000 or $2,000, how can I make that work for me to create more cash flow? I don't want to hear nobody sitting at home saying, I can't do it. I don't have enough money. Then you're not creative enough. And the thought process is already broken because you said, I can't do it. Already broken. No, we don't do that here. Not here. Not in this podcast. We don't think negatively. We are positive thinkers and we think, how can I? Not that I can't. Maybe you found the wrong podcast. Welcome. I'm Mary Jo. I'm happy you are here. I'm happy it's your first time listening, if this is your first time listening. Otherwise, if you've been here through a few podcasts, you know we don't do negative thinking here. And it's not that I try not to negative think. I'm just not. I just don't go there. I am an abundance. Everything I see in my world is opportunity. And it was so funny because in this same video I was watching, it was a Cody Sanchez video. She was talking about narrow focus. You should think opportunity. And once you see the opportunity, bring that focus in really narrow. And then you're going to see that. And absolutely, she is 100% correct. Where's the opportunity? Let's then focus on the opportunity and we will be successful. What everybody does is they see all these opportunities and they want to do all these and nothing ever gets done because you're not focused in. And so find what it is, focus in, get good at it. All is good in the world. I know it seems simple. It's really not hard. It's really not that hard. Time consuming? Yes. Hard? No. All right, guys. Think about what you're spending. Stop asking, what can I spend it on? And start asking, how can I invest it? And I don't remember what video it was of Cody's, so don't ask me because I'll never find it again. But it was a good one. Just go start watching her stuff. She's awesome. All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. You know what to do. Get the book. Email me, MaryJo@WithoutTheBank. Grab your book and then schedule your appointment and we can visit. Have a fantastic rest of your day.